Welcome to a comprehensive video on bullying, identification and prevention. Bullying is a widespread issue in schools, universities and workplaces, causing harm and distress to victims. Despite efforts to address it, there are no specific laws against bullying in India. However, certain acts can lead to legal consequences under existing laws. To combat bullying, anti-ragging committees and anti-bullying committees have been established in schools. Bullying can have severe mental health effects on children, highlighting the need for safe learning environments. Guidelines. These guidelines are aimed at helping teachers, parents, and caregivers identify spaces where bullying and cyberbullying may occur. They also outline signs to recognize victims of bullying and provide strategies for addressing bullying situations effectively. The goal is to create safe environments in schools and homes and prevent bullying. Additional resources are available for reference, including guidelines on school safety and security, manuals on child safety, and resources for online safety during COVID-19. Definition of bullying. Bullying is when someone repeatedly behaves aggressively towards another person, causing harm or discomfort. This behavior can be physical or social and often involves a power imbalance where the victim feels unable to stop it. Implications of bullying. Bullying can have immediate, medium-term, and long-term effects on both the bully and the victim. It can cause physical injuries, mental health issues like anxiety and depression, and long-lasting psychological impacts. Bullying can disrupt learning, relationships, and overall well-being. Let's look at the different types of bullying. Physical: fighting, kicking, pushing, slapping, damaging belongings. Verbal: abusing, name-calling, teasing, taunting. Psychological: spreading rumors, social exclusion, intimidation. Cyber: sending threatening messages, sharing personal information online. Body shaming: making negative comments about appearance. Let's look at the possible causes of bullying. Media influence, exposure to aggressive behavior in media. Family dynamics, negative relationships or lack of attention at home. Parenting styles, harsh or aggressive parenting. Low self-esteem, seeking power through bullying due to low self-esteem. Jealousy and attention seeker, desire for attention or jealousy. Emotional safety, lack of emotional support. Lack of awareness, ignorance about bullying's harmful impact. Cycle of bullying. Many bullies were victims themselves. Peer pressure, joining bullies to fit in. Emotion regulation, difficulty managing emotions. Desire for dominance, seeking dominance and peer approval. Popularity seeking, using bullying to gain popularity. Personal unhappiness, bullying due to personal unhappiness. Social rejection, exclusion from social groups. Imitation, witnessing or experiencing aggression at home or other environments. Psychological aspect of bullying. Education gap. Not knowing the effects of bullying hampers prevention efforts. Social skills. Poor communication or empathy can drive bullying behavior. Power imbalance. Bullying often stems from one person feeling more powerful than the other. Reward system. Bullies may persist if they receive attention or admiration for their actions. Let's delve into the effects of bullying on a child. Social withdrawal. Victims isolate themselves or self-harm. Disrupted learning. Bullying disrupts learning and relationships. Mental health issues. Anxiety, panic attacks, OCD, and social phobias may arise. Low self-esteem. Confidence can be irreparably damaged. Behavioral problems. Antisocial behavior, substance abuse, or aggression may develop. Depression. Victims avoid uncomfortable situations and may show signs of depression. Identifying spaces where bullying can occur. Playgrounds, often secluded and noisy, making them prone to bullying. Classrooms. Despite teachers' presence, bullying can occur subtly during classes. Between classes, unmonitored areas like restrooms, hallways, and locker areas are common spots. To and fro from schools. Bullying can happen during transportation or while walking to school. Tutoring centers. Lack of supervision in unrecognized centers can foster bullying. Other areas. Unsupervised community spaces may also witness bullying among children. Online. Through text messages, social networking sites, gaming platforms, neighborhood, within local communities, particularly among children. Sports team and clubs. Bullying can occur within extracurricular activities. Identifying spaces where cyberbullying can occur. Tech or online learning platforms used for tutoring or learning. These platforms can be exploited for cyberbullying by students or tutors. Social media. Popular platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. are used for cyberbullying, often by both known and unknown individuals. Instant messaging platforms. Apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, and Telegram are used for personal or group cyberbullying. Online gaming. Gaming platforms allow bullies to verbally abuse or threaten other players, impacting victims profoundly. Children, influenced by peers and curiosity, actively engage in online activities like e-learning, social media, and gaming. These platforms offer anonymity, making them ideal for bullies to hide behind screens and escape consequences. Cyberbullying often accompanies physical bullying. Telltale signs to identify victims of bullying. Signs identifying victims of bullying. Physical bullying signs. Unexplained bruises or injuries, lost or damaged belongings, returning home hungry. Emotional and behavioral signs. Decline in academic performance, avoiding school or changing routes. Frequent illnesses or complaints of feeling unwell, disturbed sleep patterns, mood swings, anger or irritability, self-harm or targeting siblings, withdrawal or isolation, difficulty talking about their experiences. Psychosocial signs. Nightmares or bedwetting, fear of certain people or places, adult-like sexual activities or behavior, sudden mood changes or aloofness, stomach aches without apparent cause, sudden positions without explanation. Other subtle signs: being alone or left out of friend groups, being mocked or ridiculed at school, insecurity and fear of speaking out, increased risk of substance abuse. Signs identifying victims of cyberbullying: secretive behavior, hides device or switches screens when parents are nearby, uses devices for long hours into the night, avoids discussions on online activities. Social isolation, increasingly isolated from family and social circles, using multiple or anonymous online accounts. Behavioral changes, increased behavioral issues or disciplinary actions, demonstrates insensitivity or carelessness towards peers, emotional changes, mood swings, signs of depression, anxiety, or anger outbursts, overly concerned with popularity online, sleep disturbances, disturbed sleep patterns. Additionally, signs of digital addiction or dependence may include inability to control screen usage, loss of interest in physical activities, preoccupation with online presence, interference with physical socialization, withdrawal symptoms, secrecy about online activities, online interaction as mood moderators, trusted interactions with adults online. Signs to identify a child who could be a bully: engaging in verbal or physical fights, associating with children who are bullies, displaying increased aggressive behavior, frequently receiving detention or visits to the principal's office, having new belongings or extra money without a clear explanation, blaming others for their own problems, being overly concerned about popularity or how they appear to others, avoiding taking responsibilities for their actions, showing off power and security to older friends, parents, and other adults. Protection of child from sexual offenses, POCSO Act 2012. The POCSO Act prosecutes sexual crimes against children under 18 years. Cases of bullying involving sexual harassment can be prosecuted under this Act. Reporting procedure under the Act. Report the case to the Special Juvenile Police Unit, SJPU, or local police. Police or SJPU records the report, assigns an entry number, and reads it to the informant. FIR is registered and a copy is given to the informant free of charge. Child's statement is recorded verbatim and in simple language, respecting their understanding. Child's statement is recorded at their residence or a place of their choice. A woman police officer of at least sub-inspector rank records the statement. The statement is recorded in the presence of parents or a trusted person. Assistance of a qualified special educator or a person familiar with a child's communication manner is sought for children with mental or physical disabilities. The Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015. This act addresses child in conflict with laws and child in need of care and protection. The Juvenile Justice Board handles cases involving bullies. Reporting procedure under the Act. JJB conducts an inquiry into the bully as per procedures listed in Chapter 4, Section 17(1) of the JJ Act. If the JJB finds the bully in need of care and protection, the case is referred to the Child Welfare Committee with appropriate directions under Section 17(2) of the Act. Reporting cases of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying involves cyberstalking, sexual harassment, privacy violation, and more. The Information Technology IT Act 2000 and the POCSO Act 2012 address cybercrimes concerning minors. Common legal provisions. Various sections under the IPC IT Act and the POCSO Act cover cyberbullying offenses. Reporting options. Direct reporting by child to reporting forums, cybercrime portals, or helplines. Reporting by teachers or school committees to local police, cybercrime portals, or child helplines. Reporting by parents, guardians, or trusted adults to school management, local police, or cyber police. School management. Prevention messaging. Schools must declare a zero-tolerance policy for bullying. Create a positive school climate with trusting relationships among students, administrations, and families. Establish confidential reporting mechanisms for students. Procedures and structures. Appoint a counselor to address bullying incidents. Ensure awareness of counselors or teachers students can reach out to. Establish structures for accessibility, reporting, and incident management. Form an anti-bullying committee for prevention and response. Post-case identification. Calm the post-bullying atmosphere, ensuring support for victims and opportunities for behavioral change. Encourage reporting in any safe space and take immediate action, including counseling and reporting to authorities. In any case of bullying, immediate action and support services must be provided to the victim, and the case should be reported to appropriate authorities for further action. Strategies: prevention of bullying and cyberbullying. In school, set policies and rules, clearly state anti-bullying policies, involve all stakeholders, and train staff and students on expectations. Establish a reporting system, create clear procedures for reporting bullying incidents, and provide anonymous reporting options. Create a holistic approach. Engage everyone in the school community, promote inclusion, and involve parents as partners. Create a school safety team. Form committees to address bullying prevention and ensure a safe school environment. Enhance surveillance. Increase monitoring in areas like playgrounds and buses, and install CCTV cameras in playgrounds, cafeterias, buses. Assign staff to supervise these areas and ensure proper conduct. Designate teachers to interact with students during recess and bus rides. Install CCTV cameras for monitoring and identifying bullying behavior. Organize activities to prevent conflicts over resources. At home, create a safe space for children to share their experiences. Establish a list of safe contacts for children. Decorate home spaces with positive messages. Educate family members about bullying and its impact. Online spaces. Need for awareness. Educate children about their rights and where to report cyberbullying incidents. Training. Provide digital safety education through workshops and lecturers. Focus on mental health. Support students' mental health and resilience through prevention initiatives and social support. Recommendation for teachers and caregivers. Encourage disclosure. Creating a safe space for children to share their experiences of bullying is crucial. Teachers and counselors should actively listen to children, maintain open body language, and reassure them that they are believed and supported. Avoiding leading questions and personal bias, they should focus on understanding the child's perspective and feelings. Periodic training for caregivers can help them identify signs of bullying early on, empowering them to provide effective support. When a child discloses bullying, it is essential to acknowledge their courage, assess the situation, and reassure them that they are not to blame. Seeking help from appropriate authorities and maintain accurate records of the disclosure are necessary steps to ensure the child's safety and well-being. Caregivers should avoid blaming the child of making promises they cannot keep, instead focusing on providing comfort and support. Hearing a disclosure. Don't presume they were bullied by just one person. Don't presume that they are no longer in contact with their abusers. It may have been a traumatic experience, so accept. Acknowledge the disclosure and accept what they say. Do not try to gather all the details. Assess. Is it an issue that they need help with? Assess. Is this the right time to deal with it? Check who would like to receive help from. Recording brief details accurately. Responding to the confidentiality request in case reports. At the end of the closure, reassure the child that it was right to tell you, but do not promise total confidentiality. Let them know what you're going to do next and how important it is to act. Immediately seek help and report to the authorities for support. Write down accurately what the young person has told you. Record should be detailed and accurate. Sign and date your notes. Keep all notes in a secure place for an indefinite period. These are essential in helping school, social services, police to decide what is best for the child and as evidence if necessary. Here are a few helping words that you can say to the victim. I believe you. I am going to help you. I will help you. I am glad that you told me. You are not to be blamed. You did the right things by telling me. I cannot keep this a secret, but I won't tell anyone except for those who must know to help you. Things not to say or do. Don't confront the offender in the presence of loved ones. Don't blame the child. Do not make promises you cannot keep. Avoid these statements. You should have informed your experience to someone earlier when it happened. I cannot believe it. I am shocked. Oh, that explains a lot. No, he is a friend of mine. I won't tell anyone else. Why? How? When? Where? Who? Doubt the child's disclosure. Here are quick tips of do's and don'ts. Bullying. Do's for teachers. Listen actively to students and assure them that bullying is not their fault. Refer students to school counselors or psychologists if needed. Demonstrate that bullying is taken seriously and enforce consequences calmly and consistently. Use consequences as opportunities for learning and empathy building. Educate students about what constitutes bullying and encourage them to speak up if they witness or experience it. Teach students strategies for standing up to bullies and staying safe. Model kindness and respect to promote a positive school culture. Incorporate social and emotional learning into the curriculum. Hold classroom meetings to discuss bullying and foster a supportive environment. Don'ts for teachers, school management. Avoid dismissing or worsening bullying situations. Refrain from using peer mediation in bullying dynamics. Avoid labeling students as bullies or victims and instead focus on teaching better behavior. Don't deny the problem of bullying or use ineffective strategies like suspension or conflict resolution. Cyberbullying. Do's for teachers or school management. Ensure staff is digitally literate and raise awareness about online risk. Conduct gender sensitization training and encourage reporting of online incidents. Establish internet safety protocols and respect students' privacy. Encourage responsible online behavior and provide guidance on using secure platforms. Don'ts for children. Do not reveal personal information online or engage in risky behavior. Avoid responding to bullying messages and instead save evidence to share with trusted adults. Refrain from creating fake profiles or using abusive language online. Impact of bullying. Victims may show signs like refusing to attend school, lower grades, mood swings, and physical injuries. Bullies may exhibit bad grades, disrespectful behavior, and involvement in wrongful activities. Bystanders may experience anger, guilt, nightmares, and fear of certain areas in space.